Hey, what's up guys? I welcome you to today's tutorial. Today we are going to learn about an important topic in JavaScript, that is variables. Variables are like a containers that are used for storing the data. In programming or even in algebra, we use variables to store the data. I mean to hold the values, isn't it? So in JavaScript, variables are used to store the data. The data stored could be a text or maybe a number or maybe something else. So how to store the values using variables in JavaScript? Actually, there are three ways to declare a JavaScript variable. First one is using var as a keyword. The second method is using let as a keyword. Then the final one is using const as a keyword. So these are all the three different ways that we can declare a variable to store any type of data. Let us learn how to use var keyword, followed by we will learn how to use let and const. So here in my index.html, let me create the basic boilerplate. So this is a basic HTML. So here I'm going to link the main.js file. I hope you know how to do that because this is what we are learning from the day one. Script source equals followed by the name of the JavaScript file. So in this case, main.js is my name of the JavaScript. Here is the main.js currently empty. So now we are going to learn about how to use the var as a keyword to declare a variable. In order to declare the variable, we can use three keywords: var, let and const, as I said. So now I'm going to use var as a keyword. So here I'm going to create the variable name as, let's say, my name. So this is the way that we can create a variable with the keyword name called var. For example, if I want to print this my name, what is going to happen? So there are different ways that we have learned in the previous video how to output the data. Let me use console.log method to see what we are going to get if I output this variable name called my name, right? So I'm going to my browser. So here there is nothing because I have put console.log. I'm going to inspect. I'm going to console. This one says undefined. What is the reason behind that I'm getting undefined? Because I have declared the variable name as my name, but I have not assigned any values for that particular variable name called my name. So in that case, I'm going to get the value as undefined. In case if I want to initialize the values for this particular variable name called my name, I can do it like my name equals, let's say, John. Let me save and refresh. Now you could able to see the result as John. So this is the way that you can use a variable name together with a keyword name called var. So what if I want to use more than one variable name? Still we can use another variable, as I said, var, maybe age is equals to 45. So here when you log to the age, it should print you the age here as a 45. Here we go, there is a 45 as an age. The same time, that is not necessarily you need to create var as a keyword multiple times in order to create a variable. That one can be done in a single line. For example, let's say my name. Here I can say, let's say first name equals to John, any name, let's say Stephen, comma, we can say last name equals to Thomas, comma, we can set age equals to 35, semicolon at the end. So we can declare more than one variable in a single line. What if I want to print everything in the single line? That one can be done, right? So we can say first name, we can print the first name plus, maybe let me give the space and then comma last name plus there is a space. I want to print the age. So let me save. I can still print them. Stephen Thomas 35, that's the age, right? So you can declare the variable in a single line, or you can use multi-line to declare the variable with the keyword name called var. So this is how var can be used as a keyword to declare a variable. Now we are going to learn about the next one, which is nothing but let as a keyword. The let keyword was introduced in ES6 2015. ES6 means ECMAScript 6. This is the latest addition to the JavaScript. So this let keyword was introduced in this ES6 variables defined with let cannot be redeclared. So I said, if you want to say let my name, let's say equals to Ranjan, when I say let cannot be redeclare. What does that mean? Let my name is equal to Ranjan. Let me say let again my name is equals to John. So this is not allowed in the let keyword. So to see, let me just do the console log. My name is a variable. So this is not allowed when you use the keyword as let in order to declare the variables. So let me go and refresh. You will see an error saying syntax error, because this identifier my name has already been declared. But if you want to use var as a keyword, this one is allowed. Let me say, so here initially my name variable is going to have a value as Ranjan, then it is going to be redeclared as John. So when I run this one, it's going to give me a result as John. So that is the first difference between let and var. So when it comes to the let, a variable name cannot be redeclared. Then the next important point with the let keyword is variables defined with let must be declared before use. So for example, let's say my name equals Thomas, right? So now this is a variable, then I have assigned the value. Then here I am trying to say let my name. This is not allowed with the keyword let. If you do that, it's going to give you an error. So let me just run through so that you will see. So when I do this, it's not allowed with the let keyword. When you use the let, you have to declare the variable first, then you have to initialize the value for that variable. If you do the other way around, it is not allowed with the let keyword. So when you run this one, this is going to give you an error saying reference error, meaning it cannot access my name before initialization. But when it comes to the var, this is allowed, it can still work. You see, I can able to print the name as Thomas. So that is the next thing that you should know about the let keyword. Then the next thing is variables that are defined with the let keyword will have the block scope. So what do I mean to say block scope? Let me say here I'm going to have the function. We are going to learn about function in the later videos. Just to know that we are going to use a function here. If you want to use a function in JavaScript, you have to use the keyword as function, then followed by function name. Let's say the function name is my fruit. So here within this my fruit function, I'm going to declare the variable like let fruit equals mango. Okay, then followed by here what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do the console log. What I want to print them is a fruit. Okay, two, I have the function here. So let me go to my index.html. Here I'm going to create maybe simple button with a event on click. This one we are going to learn them in the future videos about what is event, how to call the function. So don't worry. So as for now, just know when I click on this button, it's going to call this particular function name called my fruit. So let me copy and paste them there inside. Then the button I'm going to say click me to see the fruit. Let me save. Let me go and refresh. Click me to see the fruit. So when I click this one, the mango has come here, isn't it so? So now, as I said, when you use the let as a keyword, that one will have the block scope. So if I want to access this fruit variable out of this block, is not going to work. So what do I mean to say it's not going to work? In case if I want to copy and paste this console log out of this function, when I save and refresh, when I click here, mango is giving me a result. Again, fruit is not defined because, let me just comment this. So when I want to access this variable name called fruit out of the block, because the block starts here and ends here, that is a block scope. If I want to access that particular variable out of the block, when I refresh, even when I click, it's already giving me an error saying reference error. Fruit is not defined. So this let keyword has got the block scope. If you want to access this one out of the block, it's not going to work. I hope it's clear, right? If I create another one variable here, let's say let fruit is equals to apple, this one is going to work because here we are trying to print the variable name called fruit. This one is out of the block, so this one is still part of this block, isn't it? So when I run this one, it should work, right? As you can see them here, apple has been printed. This is how variable with the let keyword would work. So this is a point that you should remember. It has got the block scope. Finally, we are going to see about the const. The const keyword is another way to declare the variables. Both the let and const statement behave the same way. The only difference is variables declared using const statement cannot be reassigned and cannot be redeclared. So what do I mean to say cannot be redesigned and cannot be reassigned? Let me give you this example here. Let me say const as a keyword. My name equals, let's say, Ranjan. If I want to redeclare or if I want to change that value, let me say const, again my name equals Philip. This is not allowed. Const means constant. You cannot change the value for the variable that you have assigned already. So when I run this one, it's going to give me an error. For example, let me say console log, save and refresh. Here we go, syntax error. So this is 3 different ways that you can declare a variable in JavaScript. Hope you have understood. If you have got any questions, you are free to ask me through the comment section. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe. Thank you.